Hey, what's up? This is Alaric from BulletXpress, and I just got back home today, and I thought I would do a video about this book that I'm currently reading called The Linchpin by Seth Godin. Now, before I begin, I just want to share that this book, Seth Godin has written many best-selling books, but this book is the bomb because this is the book that motivated me to start doing videos, to start spreading my art, to start being a linchpin. Now, so first up, what's a linchpin? So the linchpin is a pin that holds the wheel together. So basically, if you are a linchpin, it means you are the person that is vital to the organization, that person that is indispensable. Are you indispensable? And this linchpin talks about how to become indispensable and not to become a cog in the factory. Cog as in COG. Yeah. So okay, the first big concept of this book is that the world has changed, when and during the industrial revolution, all the big companies, all the big MNCs or what, they wanted people to conform. Why? Because they wanted people to just do your work, just do your job, and don't think out of the box. Don't try to stand out. Just be like everyone else. And that has been how the education system and everything is. And so the first thing is to stop conforming. Okay, and there are a lot of reasons why the companies wanted us to conform, and which Seth Godin talks about in the book. Like he wants, the companies want us to be replaceable, so because it makes more economic sense. If someone is indispensable, then the whole business is based on that person. But whereas if they are replaceable, I can cheaply replace. The more replaceable you are, the cheaper I can pay you. If you can't, if the job that you can do, if only you can do the job that you can do, I have to pay you a lot of money. If 1,000 other people can do the job, um, the same job as you, then you jolly well work hard and just do your job and conform. So the second big idea about this book is about becoming an artist. So um, being an original artist, having a mind of your own and thinking out of the box. Don't even think of the box being in it. Okay. So that after that he talks about how when an artist draws or what, all art starts from emotion. There's no art without emotion, and he talks about how artists artists the only when artists do a piece of art, it's always to share, just to share. um, it is not to get anything in return. An artist does not need to be paid to do his piece of art. He feels his art is being paid when he completes that masterpiece, and a lot of people know about it. And if not a lot of people know about it, then he wouldn't have completed his job or his purpose on earth. Yeah. So in this book he talks about how this whole world is interconnected, and everyone is like a puzzle that only you can only you can and that everyone is special, and you have a part to play in this puzzle, and you shouldn't be shortchanging yourself by fitting in. Okay. And he starts talking about the resistance, about the lizard brain in all of us. So all of us, we are still animals, so we all have this lizard brain, or some people call it Labrador brain or reptilian brain, which focuses only on, I think, three things: having sex, eating, and staying away from fear, from and running away from danger, or staying away from danger. So this and he argues that this lizard brain in us is what is causing us to hold back, to be afraid of taking risk, and it's causing us to not be the best person that we can be. So he argues that we should start using our rational conscious brain, because we are human beings. We have the intelligence to influence our thoughts. Yeah. So compared to someone who is yeah. So he talks about how when you're having a lizard brain, for example, if let's say I had a lizard brain, I wouldn't dare to do this video. If Seth Godin wasn't an artist who could inspire me to also want to be an artist myself, I wouldn't have done this video. But the main reason why this video can come out now is because I didn't allow that lizard brain in me to say that Eric, aren't you afraid of the world judging you? Aren't you afraid of it's gonna be so much hard work, and you don't have a huge following, you're not going to get a lot of viewers or what. So what's the point of doing the video? But I know that so long as one person benefits or one person gets inspired by this video, I think that my time of doing this video is worthwhile. Yeah. So that's the resistance and the lizard brain. Okay. The next book he talks about is about gifts. So the culture of gifts, and that like in the economy now, the capitalist economy, everything is an exchange. I give you this so that you can give me back something. But in this book he says that when a artist gives, he does not expect anything in return. All he wants is for his art to be shared. And if you don't receive that piece of art, that's when the artist feels sad. Yeah. And he talks about how when you give, you don't expect reciprocity, and when you and everyone should just keep giving and giving, and my gift to you will I don't expect you to give it back to me, but I expect you to give it to someone else, and his gift to me which I give to you know how the whole economy is interconnected, which is just amazing. Yeah. But there's some things I don't quite agree. For example, okay, one fundamental flaw I find in human psychology is that people people respect other people who give and sacrifice without getting back. For example, look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates formed an incredible software, Microsoft, which helped so many businesses make a lot more money. He added so much value to the world, and that's why he became so rich. But no one applauded him or kowtowed to him when he was being a businessman and charging people for the software. It was win-win because let's say he charges the software for $100, but the company makes tens of thousands of dollars or saves tens of thousands of dollars because of that software. I feel it's a win-win situation. But so long as but I don't know why people perceive so long as Bill Gates is getting something out of it, he is not as noble or generous. Whereas someone who just gives without receiving back, that is the truly noble one. But if you think about it, if the capitalism essentially is built on value creation, and what's the best kind of value creation? Win-win relationships rather than win-lose relationships. And I don't know why the world wants win. It just puzzles me why the world wants to see win-lose relationships, and that they really respect win-lose relationships compared to win-win relationships. Yeah. So that's something that I don't quite agree. So when you read a book, there are some things that you will agree fully, and some things that you won't agree. Okay, then there's another big idea called there is no math, and that your job is to be a mad scientist, to keep tweaking and improving and making experiments and finding the path yourself, because there is no map. If there was a map, if life had a map, it would be too easy. Yeah. And so the big companies, they want to give you a map. Oh, okay, work for me, I'll cover your insurance, I'll give you a pay, your family will secure and all that. But no, that's not what linchpins do. Yeah. So the next concept is about seven abilities that linchpins have, which is providing a unique interface between members of the organization, delivering unique creativity, managing a situation or organization of great complexity, leading customers, and inspiring staff, providing deep domain knowledge, possessing a unique talent. Basically, he's saying that a linchpin, the only way to stand out now is to exert emotional labor, to be seen as indispensable, and to produce interactions that organizations and people care about. Yeah. So so it talks about making a choice to be a linchpin instead of fitting in, making a choice to say that today I'm gonna make a difference in the world. Today I'm gonna give my gift to the world. Today I'm gonna add as much value to the world as I can. Yeah, it's about making that choice instead of saying, oh, today I'll just report to work at a 9 to 5 job and take care of my family. And yeah. So yeah, that's about all. I strongly recommend you to read this book, Linchpin, because this kind of book, okay, there are a lot of non-fiction or self-help books. So some are inspirational, some are autobiographies, some are technical, teaching you the how to be rich, how to be successful. But this is more of an inspirational book, and as you read it, it just sinks in your brain that, hey, yeah, I need to be an artist. Hey, I need to be an artist. Yes, I need to be a linchpin. I need to be a linchpin. Yes, I need to start giving. I need to start being generous and all that. Yeah. So great book. Go and check it out. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is why you should start reading. So it really shocks me that a lot of people do not actually read. Okay, so for me, I read a lot. Sometimes I read up to a book in a day. Sometimes maybe a book in a week when I'm really really busy. But I always make sure that I read because I know that I am just the knowledge that I have is not enough. I need to constantly learn, and people are years ahead of me. So the question is, do I enjoy reading? Do I enjoy reading? The answer is actually no. I don't enjoy reading. But why do I do it? Because I know it is good for me and I have to. Do you enjoy brushing your teeth? But why do you do it? Do you enjoy going to the gym? Do you enjoy um, folding your bed? But why do you do all that? Because you know that all these are important, and it's healthy for you to do all this. So I would recommend that you all start reading books. Now, there are some people who read audiobooks and all that, which is great, or listen to speeches. So for me, what I do is I read, but I also listen to like let's say YouTube videos. I'll download it on my phone and listen to their speeches and all that. And yeah, they are great. But a book is different from listening to a speech. Why? Because when someone writes a book, he's coming from a space, from a very high space of consciousness. It's like a book might take a month, a year to create, whereas a speech will only take maybe an hour. So there's so much tweaking and so much that when you read the book, is the leaner, the cream of the is the best that a writer can put it. He has already put his message in such a way that is the best, the most cutting edge, the most like it just gets to the reader compared to a speech, which yeah, there are a lot of good speeches, but it can't be constantly improved and all that. And that's why I would recommend you to read a lot more books. Yeah. So in the future, I'll be doing a lot more videos, possibly book reviews, maybe like whatever whatever I face, my stories, whatever I can share. Yeah, because I just want to add value to people, and I just want everyone to. I mean, even if you learn one concept from today, I think that I have done my job, and I think that I have already been an artist and a linchpin. Yeah. So thank you so much, and I'll see you another time.